I can feel the wild calling me today. So let's see what the cards have today. All right. Bury your dead. Okay, yes, we need to put the past behind us. Ooh, but not just put the past behind us. We need to actually take an action. We need to do something ceremonial. I'm getting a very clear message that we actually may need to be reaching out to somebody and getting closure or giving them closure. So burying our dead isn't just an emotional processing thing for us this time. It looks like we've left something unsaid and left something unfinished, and it's time to put a bow on it. Maybe that is you forgiving somebody, maybe that is you giving them closure, but there's something lingering that we need to take action on. Okay, and laughter heals, so take time to find some joy. And whatever is making you laugh, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a cheesy Christmas movie, whatever it is, laughter heals. Invite laughter into your life right now. It's going to be an important part of your process. Don your witch hat. Remember your power, girls. Remember your power. Remember that you are strong. Put your witch hat on and take care of business. Okay, yes, so this goes along with the bury your dead card. We're supposed to put our big girl pants on and do the hard thing that we've been putting off. Okay, it's time. I think if you're seeing this, it's for a reason. You know you need to do something, and the card's telling us it's time to put the big girl pants on and do it. Restore innocence. This is so interesting because we've got this theme of bringing closure and taking an action and finishing some unfinished business and, you know, doing what we need to do. But we've also got laughter heals and restore innocence. And so maybe by closing this thing, you know, that you need to close, you're then refreshing and renewing yourself, and you'll be able to find the laughter and the innocence again. This thing has been hanging over you. And so once you get rid of it, you're going to be able to move forward in this joyful way, is what I'm seeing. I can literally see someone like skipping through a field because you're going to set this down, this thing you've been carrying around. Once you set it down, you're literally going to be so happy and so relieved and just, like I said, just like a child skipping through a meadow or something, playfully. And again, this is going back to childhood. Remember the whoopee. So, you know, maybe think back to some childlike pursuits that brought you happiness and joy. I know last time we got the whoopee, it was a comfort object, but this time this is actually about childlike pursuits that bring you joy. And refocusing on that. Get untangled. So yes, you are untangling from this knot you're in by carrying around this unfinished business, right? So by closing that out, by finishing that business, you are getting untangled, and you can re-anchor into maybe this thing that's been hanging over you has you not enjoying something that you normally enjoy, and you'll be able to enjoy that thing again, if that makes sense. I don't know. I hope this makes sense to you, because what I'm getting is that you've been so tangled up in this that maybe, you know, it was a restaurant or a specific movie or an activity or something that you have stopped doing because you have not set this down. And so the thing that the cards want you to know is that as soon as you do get unwrapped from all this, that you'll be able to enjoy that activity again, whatever it is. Cooking, like it could be anything. You know what it is for you though, and I'm actually curious if you don't mind sharing. I'd love to know. But you have been held back from enjoying something that you used to enjoy because you've got like this kind of knotted up ball of emotion that once you release, once you close the door on this, you'll be able to enjoy it again. Alchemize pain. So turning the pain into joy again. But you do need to take this action, whatever it is. You have something you need to say to somebody. You need to go say it. Put on your big girl pants, put on your witch hat, go say the thing, and then your pain will transform. And so will theirs. You're freeing them and you're freeing yourself. That's been clear to me since we started this reading, is that you're doing this for them too. And maybe you've been holding back because you've been telling yourself, oh, I don't want to bring this up again. I don't want to stir this up for them, you know? And so the cards want you to know that you're helping them and you're helping you, and you need to do it for both reasons. You are going to alchemize their pain and not just yours. You need to do this. Embrace effortlessness. It's going to be easier than you think it is. You've built this up so much, this thing you need to say. You've built it up so much, and it's not going to go poorly. It's not going to be as hard as you think it is. It's going to be hard to get the words out at first, and then it's going to be easy, and then you're just going to feel so light and weightless. Remember who you are. This is so important. You see yourself a certain way. You see your values a certain way. You see your identity a certain way. And it's so interesting because by releasing this person, by giving them these words that you need to give them, you're remembering who you are. You're being the person you think you are. And then you get to step in and live the life that you want. Like, you're literally stepping into yourself. So you're acting more in alignment with your values and your purpose by providing this closure. And then you get to step forward and truly embody who you are and who you think you are. This is not the fun, wild reading I was expecting, but this is good. This is seriously for somebody who needs it. So if you've been wondering, do I go tell this person this thing? Yes, and it will be easier than you think, and you will be freeing them and yourself. Could not be clearer on this one. And you've been feeling shame because you haven't been dealing with this thing, and that shame is in and of itself driving you further away from who you are and who you're meant to be. So by doing this, you're healing a lot for them and for you, but you don't have to have this shame anymore that is truly in and of itself holding you back from being your best self, from vibrating on the higher level. Invite your monster to tea. Love this one. So yeah, you do need to confront this, and you need to confront this truth about yourself. It's very hard to admit when we've done wrong, especially with somebody we care about, or in a way that forces us to admit that sometimes we don't act in alignment with who we think we are. But it's okay, you know, just confront that. Accept it. Accept your monster. It's okay. We all make mistakes. And you can apologize to this person or whatever it is that you need to do without changing that. What it does change, like I said, is the shame. It takes the shame away. Shame cannot live in the light. Anything else on this one? I feel like we've gotten a lot of messages. And just keep focusing on the fact that it's not going to be as hard as you think it is. This will allow you to step fully into your true self and to enjoy, again, this thing that you've lost along the way. What's weird is it's protect your boundaries, but we got it reversed. And I so rarely get reverse cards that I take them seriously. So it kind of feels like maybe you've protected your boundaries too much, and that you've convinced yourself that you not contacting this person is you protecting your boundaries because it makes you uncomfortable. But the discomfort is actually the fact that you maybe messed up a little bit and you need to come clean. So you're telling yourself you're protecting your boundaries, but you're not. Sorry, I hate to say that, but that is what I'm getting, is that that's actually keeping you from admitting what you need to admit to yourself. And again, invite your monster to tea. It's going to be okay. You need to rip the Band-Aid off, put on your witch hat, go do this, and then you get to like just be free after that and be really yourself. Good luck. Good luck. I know you can do this. You got this.